Guys, listen to this. Last week I was traveling, as you know, and I went to Chile with my family, with my husband and baby. And I don't speak Spanish. I don't really like Spanish. I don't like to try to speak Spanish because I think I sound silly. I don't know if this is a new word. Silly is like funny, and you know, like children like to call other children silly. So children go, "Ah, you're so silly." It's like funny and boo. How can you explain this, right? So I feel silly when I try to speak Spanish because I know I don't speak Spanish, and I am a perfectionist. So I don't like to try to do something if I know I can't do it well. So I was in Chile, imagine this, right? And I noticed, I remembered how difficult it is when you don't speak the language. Oh my God. On a plane, okay, for example, on the plane, the flight attendant, the person that works on the plane, didn't speak English, didn't understand English. So, you know, whenever I wanted to ask her for something, when she came offering drinks, and I wanted to have coffee with milk. In English we say latte. So I wanted to have a latte. And okay, maybe I know that it's café con leche. Maybe, I don't know if it is actually, because like I said, I don't speak Spanish. But I was embarrassed, like really embarrassed to say anything, even to say like hola. I was just so embarrassed. So I was trying to speak in English to her, right? So it was really complicated. So this was one situation. There were many situations, believe me. And another situation was I went to the shopping center, and you know, when you go to the shopping center, you can eat there. They are like really cheap-ish. Actually, everything in Chile is really expensive at the moment because the Rio is ridiculously low, so everything's really pricey there. Pricey is another word for expensive, okay? So I was there at the shopping center and wanted to have lunch. So I went to one of those places, and my husband was with the baby, you know, feeding the baby. This might be a new verb. To feed means to give food. So my husband was there feeding the baby, and I went to buy some lunch for us. And I was just eating McDonald's the whole time I was there, because the food there is really expensive. So, and I like McDonald's, don't judge me, I do, and I'm pregnant, I know, but still, I was eating a lot of McDonald's and my body started to get tired of junk food. So I needed to eat something healthy, which is why I went to this other place, and I really decided that I should eat some chicken with mashed potato. Mashed potato is like when you boil the potato and you mash the potato. So this is mashed potato. We eat this in Brazil as well. In Brazil we like to call it like potato puree, but in English it's mashed potato. So I wanted to have some chicken with mashed potato and vegetables, and so I'm there in the queue. Queue is the word we use in Britain for line. In America people like to use line, so when there are lots of people. So I was in the queue waiting for my turn, and I promise you, I was like, my hands were sweating. To sweat is when water comes out of your body. So my palms were sweating, just feeling so nervous that it would be my turn and I would have to ask for my food in Spanish. I don't speak any Spanish. Don't tell me it's similar to Portuguese. It's so not similar to Portuguese. If you think it's similar to Portuguese, it's because you don't speak Spanish. Let's face it, right? So it's my turn, and I go, you know, there are all the options are there. You just like point to what you want, but it's really hard when you don't know anything. So I'm like, It's like, it was horrible. So I'm really here to give you some really basic, completely basic tips about this situation when you travel abroad, because this is a common situation. You go to a shopping center, you probably want to buy one of those things, and you will stop yourself from buying because you don't know how to ask for it. I almost ate McDonald's again. I was so nervous, okay? So this is how you do it, okay? A very simple tip. You go there, and if you don't know the names of things, which is fine, all you need to know how to say is this one when it's close to you. Oh, this one please, and that one please. So this one is when it's close to you, that one is when it's a little bit further away, because you know normally there are 2 or 3 rows of like options of food. So when you're pointing can be complicated. So this one, that one. Don't just say this, that. Is very strange when you're speaking English. For fluent people, for native people, so weird. So this one, that one please. So this is very simple, and this will probably help you when you're traveling. And also, if you want to make it better, you can say, can I have, like, okay, can I have chicken? Because normally there are like 3 options of meat, like chicken, fish, and beef or something. So you say, okay, can I have chicken? Can I have chicken with this one and that one, please? Done. Very simple. Can I have blah, blah, blah with this one, that one, that one? Done. I didn't know how to say this in Spanish. I saw chicken pollo, and see my accent, oh God. I was like, pollo con, no, just bad. So don't put yourself through this, okay? If you know the basics, you can get by better when you're traveling. And also inside, when you're on the plane and the flight attendant doesn't speak English, which is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous. Come on, you work with tourists, you have got to speak English. And when you're traveling, and of course you will, if you're traveling abroad, you will or they will speak English, then the best way to ask for something to drink is to say, oh, can I have some water? Always use some for water, it's better. Can I have some water? Or can I have a latte, which is coffee with milk? If you say coffee with milk, they will understand, but the word for this is latte. So a very basic tip, I really wanted to share this story with you, because I understand how difficult it is when you don't speak the language. So quick tips to help you get by. I hope this was helpful. Remember, can I have is a great way to start asking for anything when you're traveling. All right, have a great week. I'll see you guys next week. If you like this video, click on like, subscribe for weekly videos. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.